Certainly, Chinese culture has a long history of philosophy, wisdom, and literature, which has produced numerous famous quotes. Here are some ancient Chinese quotes, along with English. Certainly, Chinese culture has a long history of philosophy, wisdom, and literature. With their translations, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. To know what you know, and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. Fall into a pit and gain wisdom. Better to be the head of a chicken than the tail of an ox. In the mountains of books, you can find paths to explore. In the sea of learning, you can build a boat for yourself. Do not be afraid of being slow, be afraid only of standing still. An inch of time is worth an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. Though you may labor 1,000 days, when the winds blow, you'll arrive at the gold. The green mountains do not change. The green waters continue to flow. Do not fear clouds that hide the sun, only keep in mind that you are above them. When 3 people walk together, one of them must be my teacher. When drinking water, remember the source. Prepare for a rainy day. Do not fear a long road, fear only a short ambition. The old man lost his horse. How do you know it's not a blessing? Cow, 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 how could he not recognize Zun Wenruo? One day as a teacher, a lifetime as a father. Being full of oneself results in loss. Being humble leads to gain. It's easy to obtain 1,000 soldiers, but finding one great general is difficult. One step at a time, no fear of being slow, only fear of standing still. Where there is a will, there is a way. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. Reading 10,000 books is not as useful as traveling 10,000 miles. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Good deeds do not go beyond the door. Evil deeds spread 1,000 miles. A smile can make you 10 years younger. Meeting with joy keeps you spirited and makes you feel years younger. Live long, learn long. Know yourself, know your enemy, and you will never be defeated. Man proposes, God disposes. Misfortune may be an actual blessing, and a blessing may turn out to be a misfortune. Good will be rewarded with good, and evil will be rewarded with evil. A long journey tests a horse's strength, and a long time reveals a person's heart. An inch of time is worth an inch of gold, but it's hard to buy an inch of time. He who doesn't plan for the long term will suffer in the short term. Haste makes waste. Without undergoing a particular experience, one cannot gain wisdom. Study hard and make progress every day. In the mountain of books, the path is made by diligence. In the sea of learning, the boat is made through hard work. Better to shoot the head bird than to shoot at the cabinet. Dripping water can penetrate a stone. Dripping water can pierce a stone. A slow saw can cut through wood. Contentment brings happiness. Heaven rewards diligence. To forestall is better than to respond. Do not do unto others what you would not have them do unto you. Gold does not become less valuable because it is stained, and people do not become less valuable because they have flaws. The green hills remain unchanged, and the clear waters keep flowing. Every family has its own difficulties. Don't judge people by their appearance, and don't measure the sea with a bucket. Before a bird can soar, it must first flap its wings. Before a person can progress, they must first read. Throughout history, no one has escaped death. Let your steadfast heart illuminate the annals. When three people walk together, one of them can be my teacher. Don't be afraid of being slow, be afraid of standing still. Morning dew waits for the sunrise. The green of the grass enters through the window. After hardship comes happiness. With determination, everything is achievable. The foolish old man who removed the mountains. There's nothing difficult in the world if you're willing to climb. Don't waste your youth, it's a cause for endless sorrow when it's gone. Those who accomplish great things in ancient times not only possess extraordinary talent, but also have unwavering determination. Struggle is the only bridge to success. Contentment brings joy. Comparing oneself with those above leads to insufficiency, while comparing oneself with those below results in surplus. The road ahead is long. I will seek it with my own efforts. Do not do evil just because it is small. Do not fail to do good just because it is small. Planning is man's duty. Achieving it is in heaven's hands. One person's insight is limited. The insight of many surpasses it. At 40, one is not confused. With money, you can even make a ghost grind a millstone. Birds want to soar into the sky, must first flap their wings. Life is like a dream, pure and untainted. Meeting with joy keeps you spirited and makes you feel years younger. There is nothing difficult in the world for those who set their mind to it. There are no hopeless situations. There are only people who have given up on their situations. Mountains are never too high, and seas are never too deep. Think thrice before you act. The world will make way for those with goals and aspirations. Don't be afraid of being slow. Be afraid of standing still. Dripping water can pierce a stone. A slow saw can cut through wood. Gold does not become less valuable because it is stained, and people do not become less valuable because they have flaws. Where there is a will, there is a way. A long journey tests a horse's strength, and a long time reveals a person's heart. Better to shoot the head bird than to shoot at the cabinet. In the mountain of books, the path is made by diligence. In the sea of learning, the boat is made through hard work. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.